frozen touch, hollow soul. Your side of the bed still feels colder than winter, and every midnight carries your absence through these walls. I tried to outrun the memory of your hands, but loneliness always knows where I live. Streetlights shimmer through the curtains like dying stars above this town. I hear the clock keep counting slowly, while my world keeps breaking down. Your perfume lingers in the hallway, like a ghost that never leaves. And every breath becomes a reminder of everything I couldn't keep. Now the silence cuts much deeper than the words we threw away, and the shadows in this bedroom still repeat your name. Frozen touch, hollow soul. I'm losing warmth inside my bones. Ever since you walked away, this house no longer feels like home. Every heartbeat sounds like thunder, every night becomes too long. I keep searching for your fire in a world that's gone cold. Frozen touch, hollow soul. I still drive past your old apartment, even though the lights are gone. Like maybe hope still lives somewhere inside a forgotten song. The rain keeps falling on the windshield, like heaven's trying hard to mourn. And these empty hands keep shaking from the weight of being torn. And now the mirror barely knows me. There's a stranger in my skin, trying hard to keep breathing while slowly caving in. Frozen touch, hollow soul. Your memory burns without control. I gave you every piece of me. Now all that's left is smoke. Every dream turned into ashes, every promise faded old. Still I reach into the darkness with a heart gone cold. Frozen touch, hollow soul. Maybe love was never meant to survive the cruelest nights. Maybe some hearts keep on breaking long after goodbye. somewhere buried in the storm. And for 1 second I remember what it felt like to be warm. Frozen touch, hollow soul. I'm just fragments of what you stole. Drifting through abandoned memories, trying not to lose control. If your ghost still walks beside me, then never let me know, because living without you feels colder than the snow. Frozen touch, hollow soul. The winter inside me never ended. It only learned your name. The house still remembers your footsteps, even after the world forgot your name. And every night the silence grows louder than the last words you ever said. Dust falls softly on the picture frames, like time trying to erase your face. But your shadow lives inside these walls, and every empty space. I still leave the porch light burning, like somehow you'll come back home. But the cold outside keeps whispering I was always meant alone. And I swear I heard you crying through the thunder in my head. Every memory keeps bleeding, every word we left unsaid. After the quiet stole you from me, nothing feels the way it did. Now the nights taste cold and endless, like a wound I cannot feel. I keep calling through the darkness, but the echo brings me pain. Ever since the silence took you, I've never been the same. The coffee cup still sits untouched beside the window in the rain, like the ghost of our tomorrow, still refusing me to change. The radio plays our old song, and suddenly I can't breathe. Every lyric sounds like heartbreak, every note reminds me you leave. And the mirror shows a stranger with your sorrow in his eyes, trying hard to keep surviving while a part of him still dies. After the quiet stole you from flame that won't burn out. And no matter how I drown it, your memory still shouts. After the quiet stole you from me, I became a fading ghost, living somewhere between memories and the things I miss the most. If tomorrow never finds me, let these words remain. Ever since the silence took you, nothing healed the pain. The house finally silent now, but somehow I still hear you. The sunset looked beautiful that night, like the sky had no idea it was witnessing the end of us. And somewhere between your goodbye and the first falling rain, everything we were disappeared forever. Soaked in amber, neon lights and cigarette smoke. You stood trembling by the station, trying hard not to let go. Your eyes were oceans filled with sorrow, mine were storms about to break, two hearts drowning in the silence, neither strong enough to stay. And the wind carried your last words like ashes through the dark, while the evening slowly shattered every promise in our hearts. That was the evening forever died, when your shadow left my side. Now the stars look cold and distant, like heaven turned its eyes. Every street still whispers softly, every song still makes me cry. Ever since the night you left me, part of me has died. The evening forever died. Your scarf still hangs beside the doorway, like you're walking back tonight. But the emptiness keeps growing with every passing light. I still replay the final moment, like a movie in my head. The trembling in your breathing, the tears we never shed. Now the moonlight feels much heavier, second you let go again. That was the evening forever died, when the light left both our eyes. And now I wander through the ruins of a love that didn't survive. And if tomorrow never finds me, let the sunset be my guide back to the night the world stopped turning and the evening forever died. Some sunsets never fade away, they just keep bleeding inside you. Every scar remembers something. Every sleepless night leaves another ghost behind. And no matter how far I run from the past, I still feel their voices crawling beneath my skin. Cracks beneath the dim light, showing faces I don't know, fragments of the man I used to be, buried somewhere below. I hear whispers in the ceiling, like the walls have learned my pain. Every heartbeat sounds haunted, like thunder before the rain. And the shadows keep on breathing right beside my night. Every memory comes crawling when I try to close my eyes. There are spirits under my flesh now, living where your loved ones stayed, turning every dream to nightmares that refuse to fade away. I can feel them in my bloodstream, like a curse inside my soul. Ever since you disappeared, I've never felt whole. Spirits under my flesh, empty bottles on the table, broken glass across the floor. I keep fighting with the silence, but the silence wins the war. Your voice still echoes through the hallway, like a hymn inside the dark. And every step I take without you leaves another scar. Now the moonlight feels like poison, and the night won't let me heal. Every ghost beneath my skin reminds me what was real. There are spirits under my flesh now, pulling me beneath the waves. Every piece of love you left here turned this heart into a grave. I can feel them in my veins now, like they're feeding on my pain. And no matter where I run to, they still know my name. Spirits under my flesh, maybe sorrow lasts forever, maybe wounds don't disappear, maybe broken souls keep carrying everyone they fear. But somewhere in the endless darkness, I still search for cure for what endures. Ghosts never truly leave. You only learn how to survive them. There's an old radio beside my bed that still catches your favorite station after midnight. And sometimes through the static, I swear your voice is still trying to reach me. Neon flickers through the window, painting shadows on the floor. I turn the dial through empty frequencies, still searching for your voice once more. Late night callers speaking sadness, songs drift slowly through the dark. Every melody feels broken, like your fingerprints on my heart. And the silence between stations sounds exactly like goodbye. Every signal keeps on fading, like the tears behind your eyes. You're disappearing through static waves, like a dream. Listening for your heartbeat in the noise inside my soul, but your ghost keeps fading farther beyond my control, disappearing through static waves. Gather dust now beside the jacket that you wore, and every scratch upon the vinyl feels like reopening a scar. I still drive through sleepless highways with the radio turned loud, trying hard to drown the emptiness, but your absence screams somehow. Now the moonlight hums like feedback and the city feels unreal. Every station plays our tragedy like a wound that never heals. You're disappearing through static waves, slowly vanishing away. Every song becomes a funeral for the love we couldn't save. I keep reaching through the frequencies, trying to bring you back home, but your voice keeps breaking into silence and leaves me here alone, disappearing through static waves. hear your whisper call, and for one brief second midnight doesn't feel so cold at all. You're disappearing through static waves, but your memory still remains like a lonely transmission, lost inside the rain. And even when the station dies and every light grows dim, I'll keep listening through the silence, just to hear you once again, disappearing through static waves. The signal finally faded, but I never stopped listening. We used to believe love could save us, two damaged hearts reaching for heaven with trembling hands and fading faith. But even angels fall apart when the world teaches them how to bleed. City lights blur through the rainfall like broken stars across the sky. You stood crying in the doorway, too exhausted, left to fight. We carry scars beneath our smiles, hidden underneath our skin. Two lost souls pretending somehow we could still begin again. But every promise slowly cracked underneath the weight of pain, and every kiss became a memory we could never recreate. We were shattered angel souls, burning through the coldest nights, trying hard to hold each other while falling out of paradise. Now your shadow walks beside me everywhere I go. Two hearts ruined by the darkness, shattered angel souls, shattered angel souls. Your lipstick stains upon the glass still haunt the kitchen sink, and your perfume on the blankets disappears before I sleep. The records spin our favorite songs like ghosts inside the room. Every melody reminds me how quickly love can lose. Now the silence feels much louder than the fights we left behind, and I still hear your trembling voice somewhere inside my mind. We were shattered angels, like morning, and heaven feels too far. Two broken wings still searching for where we really are. For a world this unforgiving, maybe love can heal the damage of barely surviving. But if I saw you in another life, I'd still choose you again, even knowing how the story ends, even knowing the pain. We were shattered angel souls, still bleeding in the dark, carrying the ruins of forever inside our hearts. And though the years may fade us and the stars grow cold above, part of me will always remember how fiercely we once loved. Shattered angel souls, shattered angel souls. Some angels don't fall from heaven, some are broken slowly by love. The cemetery feels colder every year, but I still come here when the rain begins to fall, carrying flowers that will die by morning, just like the promises we once made beneath the stars. Gray skies hanging over headstones, wind whispers through the trees. Your name carved into the marble still brings me to my knees. I kneel beside the fading roses with trembling hands and tired eyes, trying hard to speak to silence, trying not to break inside. And every drop of rain keeps falling like heaven mourns with me, while memories rise like shadows from everything we used to be. Roses left at your tomb, slowly dying in the cold, like the love I still carry that never learned to let go. I still talk to you in silence, even though you're gone too soon, and every tear becomes another rose left at your tomb. Your favorite song plays softly through the headphones in my coat, and suddenly the world feels smaller than the grief inside my soul. The seasons keep on changing, but this pain remains the same. Every winter brings me back here, calling out your name. Now the sunset feels much darker and the stars refuse to shine, because part of lets you see me, then you know I still remain a lonely heart among the gravestones, calling through the rain. Roses left at your tomb will wither, fade and fall, but the love I had for you will outlive them all. Even when my hands grow older and my world fades into blue, I'll still bring flowers through the storm, just to feel close to you. Roses left at your tomb. The flowers always die eventually, but somehow my love never did. There was a time I believed the future had your name written in it. A small house, midnight drives, promises that would outlive the rain. But somewhere between heartbreak and reality, I had to bury every dream we built together. Cardboard boxes in the living room, half-empty walls and fading light. Your shadow lingers in the silence like it still lives here at night. The coffee stains upon the counter, the jacket hanging by the door, tiny pieces of forever scattered across the floor. And every room feels colder now, like the air forgot your touch, while memories keep crashing down from everything we were. Goodbye to everything I dreamed, to the life we planned so perfectly. Now the future looks like ashes blowing through abandoned streets. I keep holding on to fragments of a world that disappeared, saying goodbye to forever was my greatest fear. Goodbye to everything I dreamed. The city hums outside my window, but it sounds so far away, like the world kept moving forward while I got trapped yesterday. I still replay our final conversation like a film inside my mind, searching every broken sentence for a reason I could find. But some endings leave no answers, only scars that never fade. And some hearts keep beating softly long after love decays. Goodbye to everything I dreamed, to your hand inside of mine, to the nights we swore forever under dying neon signs. Now the moonlight feels much heavier and the stars no longer shine, since the day dreamed. Maybe hope is just a mirror that shatters when reality arrives. Maybe love can't always save us, no matter how hard we try. But somewhere underneath the wreckage, a small piece of me remains, still believing broken people can survive the pain. Goodbye to everything I dreamed, but not to who we were, because even ruined memories still echo through the hurt. And if someday I stop grieving, if these wounds finally heal, I'll still remember how it felt to believe our love was real. Goodbye to everything I dreamed. Some dreams don't disappear quietly. They collapse like entire worlds inside your chest. The storm arrived the same night you left. Since then every flash of lightning feels like heaven, trying to replay the moment I lost you. And every time the thunder shakes the sky, I still call your name like you might answer. Rain crashes hard against the windows, like the world is caving in. I sit alone beneath the static, listening to the storm again. Your shadow dances through the lightning, across the walls inside my room. And every rumble in the distance feels like grief breaking loose. I try to bury every memory, but the clouds keep bringing you back. Now every storm becomes another heart attack. I'm calling your name through thunder, screaming into the night, hoping somehow through the chaos you can still hear my fight. Every flashlight up the wreckage of a love we couldn't save. Now I'm lost beneath the rainfall, drowning in the pain, calling your name through thunder. The streets are empty after midnight, only sirens fill the air. I drive with nowhere left to go now, just your ghost beside me there. Your voice still echoes through the speakers like a prayer distorted slow. And every mile keeps reminding me somewhere I can't follow. Now the sky sounds like it's breaking, and my soul breaks with it too. Every storm becomes a funeral for the life I had with you. I'm calling your name through thunder, but the heavens stay silent still. Every tear falls like confession, every heartbeat fights to heal. Lightning burns across the skyline like scars I cannot even darkest weather. Maybe broken hearts keep searching for what they lost forever. But if your spirit rides the storm cloud somewhere high above the rain, then maybe every clap of thunder is you calling back my name. I'm calling your name through thunder till my voice gives out someday. Even if the sky keeps falling, even if you've drifted away, because loving you is lightning, beautiful and wild. And now every storm reminds me of the reason I still cry. Calling your name through thunder. Storm eventually passed, but the echo of your name never did. The rain came down like you wanted to erase everything. Old photographs soaked on the pavement, letters turn into ash in trembling hands. But no matter how hard the storm tried, some memories refuse to disappear. Streetlights blur across the city like tears running down the glass. I walk alone through flooded alleys, still haunted by our past. Your voice lives inside the thunder, your touch survives the cold, and every corner of this town now feels emptier than before. I try to set our story on fire, watch the flames reach for the sky, but even ashes keep your shadow alive inside my mind. Burn memories in the rainfall, scattered through the night, pieces of forever fading under broken city lights. Every drop becomes a reminder, every storm reopens scars. I keep carrying your ghost, no matter where you are. Burn memories in the rainfall. The jacket that you left behind here still hangs beside the door, like part of you refused to leave me even after the war. The radio keeps playing slow songs about hearts that never heal, and every lyric sounds exactly like the way this sorrow feels. Now the moonlight paints the silence across this hollow room, while the rain keeps washing over everything I couldn't lose. Burn memories in the rainfall, falling softly through my hands, like the future we once dreamed of, turning back into the sand. Every street still knows your footsteps, every sky still feels your pain, and no matter how I run now, love still falls like rain. Burn memories in the rainfall. Maybe some hearts stay unfinished even after goodbye. Maybe broken souls keep searching long after love has died. But somewhere underneath the wreckage, a small light still remains, a reminder that I survived, though nothing stayed the same. Burn memories in the rainfall will follow me for years, like echoes of a beautiful disaster drowned in tears. And if the storm finally takes me, if the night consumes it all, I'll still remember your reflection in the rainfall. Burn memories in the rainfall. Oh. Ooh. Burn memories in the rainfall. The fire died before the morning came, but your memory kept burning anyway.